Hi guys, I'm back. I'm holding my phone now, so I'm gonna keep this as brief as I can so I can rotate the camera and show you the progress. But we did everything we need to do here. And I did change some things. I'm still a bit sore from moving all this furniture in here and moving things around. I feel like I went too fast. I got too excited. I went too fast. Um, so right now I'm in the process of just organizing everything and kind of trying to find where I want to put things and then what do I have to use. I'm gonna do a little bit and then I kind of want to do a little bit of crafting. I haven't crafted in a while and I'm kind of itching to do some things. I'm itching to scrapbook. I'm getting to a point, which is crazy, that I am getting like a few years behind, which is just, it don't mean nothing. But the reason why I'm laughing is when I first started scrapbooking back in 2013. Can you believe it's been so long? When I first started scrapbooking all those years ago, um, when I would hear people talk about like, oh, I'm behind, I'm scrapbooking in 2008 or 2010, and it's 2012, it's 2013 or whatever, and I was like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to understand this. And for years, because I scrapbooked pretty recently. Like it would take me, I know it would take a bunch of pictures for like 6 or 7 months, and then I would go on a binge and scrapbook all those within a few months. No, it's like very messy behind me. Sorry, my arm's tired already. And then I would be done. And so I never really got more than like a few months to like half a year to almost a year behind on scrapbooking, just because I print my photos pretty quickly. They got printed either in the summertime or they got printed in the fall time when I got like Christmas money, because as I mentioned, I started scrapbooking back in high school. So I'm itching to do that, and I've been doing different things. I can show you that. And I'm also, hopefully get my computer started because I have some ideas and things I want to do with y'all too, and come back to my channel. But yeah, I'm in the organization phase of everything now. I moved this over the door mount to the wall, and I use, I think they're called Hercules hooks there, but I'll pan over my room. Sorry about the shaking, guys. I try my best to keep it as steady as I can. But I've been done, well, it's been in this stage for about like 3 or 4 days. Since I last posted, I think I got everything pretty much done in like 2 days, or moved in. So let me show you everything I got done here, and then we can start on the organization process for myself. So I'll pause and I'll get to y'all. All right, so this is the entry. That's where I was setting when I first made the video. So that's my door when you enter in, that I'm painting pink. But these are the shelves that I was behind. They were behind me when I first made the video. So I moved that desk in here. This is one of the desks I found at the antique mall that they were throwing away. It has a small little drawer there, and then that on the floor is a pull out that you can work on. So that's going to be my spare desk. I don't know, I'm on the fence. I moved that bookcase that's from Target. I moved that on here because I have one from Target and I have one from Walmart, and they're not the same size. The one from Walmart is a lot wider and deeper, and this one's a lot skinnier and taller. So stacking them is not a thing because they're just kind of weirdly shaped and they're not the right size. So I decided to put on a desk, but it does mean this desk would be very tight to craft at, just because there's not a lot of space. I don't have a lot of people coming over crafting. It's more if my mom wanted to come over and craft, or like I had a friend who wanted to come over craft. I can bring in like a small little pop-up table like the one you eat at on the sofa and stuff to help out, and the pull-out may give you more space, but I like what it is. I could move it, but I kind of like that it's up there, really getting that vertical spacing. As I said, I just need to go through and organize everything. I kind of just dumped things on shelves, dumped things in bins and baskets just to get out the floor and get out the way so I can move the furniture in. Okay, I have a little like nightstand that's over there that I got at the antique mall too, that's holding up those cube organizers. But I may move them because, excuse me, my drawers over here that I normally stack them on, and I can stack them back over here if I really wanted to. I'll show you that soon. But that's where I am. I'm mostly going to be switching where everything is over here and moving it over to the corner, which I'm about to show you. But this is kind of what it looks like. It looks like a hot mess, but we're getting there. I'm organizing, and now that I have my desk placed, I'm going to start moving things from these shelves over to the cube organizer over here in the corner because it's right next to my desk, and these are things I use on a, daily project basis. Okay, so let me move you over. So this is the drawers I'm talking about. And I'm going to maybe stack them again. They're part of the same setup. They're all from Michael's, I'm pretty sure. Maybe one of them is from Hobby Lobby. But they're part of the same kind of system. So I'm just going to stack them on top of here, put the cube up there after I move everything off. I think that's what I want to do. But we'll move on to that when we get there. Okay, so this is the cube. This is the old desk that I had. The table. You see the table's over there in that corner against the wall, out the way. But this is the cube organizer that it was on. So the reason why one of my drawer faces is missing is because I used the dowels that were in there to attach these. So if you buy it and you look at the instructions, it tells you that you can, I think it gives you dowels. So you can stack them so they are more secure. But I couldn't find them. And it's been forever since I made this desk idea. So I decided to just use it from here. But you can buy the dowels from from Home Depot. They're like $2 for a pack of like 15 or 20. So not expensive. So I just used that one temporarily and I can replace it. So I could get this started and I didn't have to like wait, go to Home Depot, pay for them and all that kind of stuff. Especially since I live a little further out in the country, and Home Depot is like a 30-minute drive one way for me. So it's a big, time guzzler. And then, two, I didn't want to lose my momentum of doing this. So we're going to go through all this right here, and I'm going to remove things that are not like a daily use and put them over the bookcase and switch it out. So the things I do use more often will be right here. And things I don't use that often will be over that shelf I showed you. Okay. This is the desk. And I'll stand up later and show you the desk. I'm kind of going through some of the organizers I had. And organizing things and putting them in drawers. Okay. But as I said, there is the over the door. This is a shoe holder that I was putting some of my stickers and other embellishments in because it kept them out in my face. And I could see them and I could use them more than to put them in drawers. But because if not, I forget about them. And then over the mess over there, which I can't show you too much because it's still very crazy, it's going towards my closet, and I have all my yarn in that bin, and there was one more bookcase that I had in my hallway that's over there. That bookcase is mostly going to be used, like right, you can't see it, but that bookcase right there is mostly going to be used for like things I really don't use often, like extras or paper, like I don't know, like weird things I don't use often. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not putting in good words, but you know what I'm talking about. We'll go there. Other supplies that don't need to be handy for me, like extra flowers that I have in containers, or things like right there is like a bin of cute napkins. There's napkins, and that's a bin of extra flowers. I don't need that near me because those are extra stuff. Like there's a lot. I bought those off of AliExpress, and it's like 250 flowers per pack. I don't need all those right there next to my desk because I already have a bunch already out. So, in a smaller container. But things like that I don't use all the time can be put away, and things I do use I can have ready to go. That's it. And then I go through all the drawers and everything and organize and make them. Like, look, I found my homemade gesso that I totally forgot where I put it. And I found it on one of my rolling carts. I was like, man, I've been looking for this homemade gesso. Some more of my candy jars that I'm going to find out what I'm organizing there. It might be my flowers. I don't know. Sorry. Let's see. I want to make y'all sick, so please excuse me as I stand up. You know, it's a hot mess. And you can't really see it because my scrapbook album's in the way. I'm trying to make my feet have room. Ugh. So those are drawers, and I'm using. Okay, step a little closer. So these are the drawers, and I'm just putting in these little plastic drawer dividers in here. These are from Dollar Tree. I have a few of them just lying around my room. I'm just gonna try to make them useful. Tools I reach for pretty often, or would like to have handy, like my blending brushes, these little clips to hold journal pages or other pages, some decorative scissors, and then like scissors, hole puncher. I was looking for that when I was doing my scrapbooking. My planner. I was like, where's my hole puncher? I was like, I know I have like 3 hole punchers around this room somewhere. I couldn't find near one of them, and I found it. So those are things, and then like the little bottles there. That's some stamp cleaner. Close that up, and those are drawers. So it's not 4 drawers, it's actually just 3. The skinny one, the middle one, and that's a really deep one. I can't really easily show you. Let me see if I can show you how deep it goes without making an avalanche. But you can see that this one's pretty deep anyways. These are like inks that are down here, but it's a very deep drawer. Like, it's very deep. It can hold 8.5 by 11 paper with no problem standing up on the 11 side. So it's a good 12 inches deep, I think. But I need to figure out what I'm going to put in there. Since it's so deep, I don't really know what I'm going to put in here yet, that I want to have like right next to my desk. So we're going to go through all that. I'm going to go through all this mess here. Like my mixing bowls I keep in here for crafty projects, if I'm making like paste, like colored paste or things like that. So those are those bowls. There's like cheap little bowls from Dollar Tree, and they're just scattered around the house. I mean, scattered. But as I said, these are the next projects I have to do. Is to go through. I sat back down. Ugh. To go through all this and organize it. Like, that's like a scrapbooking paper that I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it and how do I want to organize it. Do I want to keep it horizontal, or do I want to switch it vertical? Because I've been doing horizontal for a while and I'm not sure if I really like it. And I do have like 4 what's they're called? 4 of the 12 by 12 drawers, the iris drawers, and I'm thinking of using that. I'm not sure. We're gonna figure it out. I know it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. I did clear. Sorry, hold on, with y'all too quickly. Sorry, I did clear this off. This is the Totally Tiffany one. So if you remember how it looked in the previous video, I did go Dollar Tree and get more of the bigger cube organizers that I'm gonna put my stamps in, and these 2 should hold all of my stamps, I think. If not all of them, I may have to use like one more of those cube organizers and it would hold majority of them. I'm still fine with that. I'm still fine with that. And we'll figure out systems that make sense for me as I keep going in my crafting. But I can put these behind me because I do use this. It is 4th of July, so you may be hearing some weird noises in the background. I'm home because I wasn't feeling too good. As if I kind of did too much moving of things and heavy furniture, and I'm kind of just sore and not feeling too good body-wise, but that's why I kept sitting down, because my legs are hurting. Like, nice soreness, but it's still soreness. It's not comfortable, but it's okay. As if I'm gonna sit here and craft a little bit because I just want to do something creative. I haven't been here forever, and now that it's getting more organized, I really want to get in here. I still have a few more things to bring in here that were in my hallway. My long, what's it called? That thing, the long one that Michael's has. I didn't bring that in here. I'm thinking I may be switching things around. My long one I normally use to hold my, what's it called? my Cricut, but I'm thinking of switching it to a smaller one, mostly just because I saw a good system that I liked for organization for the bigger one. But I'm not sure. As I said, I'll keep playing around with this. I have a lot of things to use, a lot of space. It may seem that things are full, but a lot of those drawers I showed you are empty. The things on my shelf are just thrown on the shelf, so they're going to look a lot worse. Things like that. So once I kind of put through and organize things, these shelves are going to start emptying out. And then just kind of give everything a spot and everything in its spot. And then I'll come through and vacuum really good, set up what needs set up, and then I can move on to behind me because my computer station is like cluttered with stuff too, with things I put over there that I need to move. But no, it's a hot mess. I do love the encouraging comments that were left on my first video talking about like a she shed, and maybe I shouldn't because it could be a little hot, it could be really cold. I'm thinking about what I want to do. It's just at this point I may just get somebody, go get myself a cot. Those little like fold up beds. And find a place to put that. So if I get a guest, they can just sleep out on the cot in the living room and call it a day. But we'll see what I do. It wouldn't be too much crazy because this room is west facing. So when it sets, there's a lot of sun in this room and it gets really warm in here, which is not fun. That's why I need to bring a little small fan in here. But that's literally everything, guys. I'm just going to come keep you updated. I'll come through later on and do a very long, maybe a few months from now, most likely, we'll do a kind of like, this is where I'm at, tour of my craft room, everything way more organized and clean, and you can see kind of where I'm at that point, but we'll get there. As of right now, I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning, and then I'm going to do some scrapbooking because I've been missing it, and, it's not a frustration kind of coming in this room. I'm not like knocking things down every time I walk in. But let me go, guys, and I will talk to you later. You'll have a great day and get crafty, and happy 4th of July Independence Day, guys. Bye-bye.